right, hello everyone. Welcome to my stream. I think I'm live. I think I'm streaming. Still trying to get a hang of this. Sorry for the late start. I got caught up in doing other things that needed my attention, of which there are an endless number of. So anyway, welcome back. We are here on Sunday, November 2nd, which means, as you can see at the top right corner of your screen, only 4 days left. Is it 4? Technically, like 4.5, almost 5 days left. But it likes to, round down, apparently. So it shows 4. So anything less than 5 is 4 on that thing up there. Anyway, almost 5 days left until I start Extra Life 2025, noon, Eastern time at least, noon on November 7th, the Friday there, to the same time, noon Eastern time, on November 8th, that Saturday following day. That's my intentions, at least. Hopefully, I'll be able to show up on time and get through it as I have in the 8 years prior. We'll see how it goes. In the meantime, tonight we're going to play a couple hours more of Quern, Undying Thoughts. And I just realized this background image here behind the title, I don't think we've seen this place yet, have we? Or is this just a promotional image and not really someplace you visit in the game? I wonder. Well, at any rate, let's go ahead and hop on back in. We've already played for about 5 hours, apparently. I'm not going to give it a recommendation just yet. I try to wait until I've completed games before I do that. So, let's get started. If you happen to be in the stream or watching after the fact here, a recorded version, please let me know how things are going, especially in the audio and video front. Everything's synced? Is there anything that's too loud, not loud enough? Is the video choppy? Whatever it is, please let me know and I'll do my best to see if I can figure it out. I will say that I neglected to look at the last stream's recording to see if everything looked okay, so that's my fault. I keep on forgetting because I have so many things going on in my life right now that need my attention. And I have a hard time prioritizing what needs to be done. There you have it. I'm probably ADHD, but until I can remember to set an appointment with a therapist, I'll never know. So let's continue on. Where we left off, which I have already forgotten where we left off. Maybe it'll come back to me. Yeah. And it's locked up. Uh-oh. Nope, it just took a moment. Okay, now it's starting to come back to me here. Yeah, this thing. Okay, that's right. We did enter these mines, I believe they are. We finally, I think it was this door we finally opened. No, that one was already there. That's right. It was this next door here that we had opened, the little mining pick. Correct. We got another one of those little cylinder power sources, which are not here in my inventory currently. But yeah, that opened up the mines here. Some ominous metalwork pipes or whatever around us. Saw a pick. There's some blue crystals, which we saw a big one in that first lab. And maybe it has something to do with this. We did see that enabled briefly a magnet over here, which we were able to keep on by solving this minor little puzzle. Yeah, and we read this book about more about the ancient gateways and the world building and history of this place. We made it just over here, and that's where we stopped. So it looks like we got another letter to read up. I'm wondering if this will this release that? Oh no, it locks it. It locks it in place. Good. Even better. I mean, I guess you don't have to, but it certainly is a good idea to. I don't know. All right, let's read this, or have him have our villain read this letter to us.
This is the exact place where I achieved the breakthrough. After hundreds of failed attempts, I finally managed to create a much more efficient energy source, capable of providing a relatively large amount of power constantly. This white luminous mineral is the compressed and purified version of the natural, locally common, reddish-orange colored energy crystal. To be able to cast specific machine parts, I developed a procedure to liquefy this new crystalline material. I thought that a discovery of this magnitude could change the subject of my whole research, even the meaning of my presence here. I was right.
Yeah, still sounding egotistical as always. Sine scientia ars nicul est. Without knowledge, skill is nothing. Okay, that's probably true. I don't know. Not going to get into that though. All right, so you talked about this white crystal here, which we have seen plenty of times before. He also mentioned liquefying it. We have seen that and made some of that acid-like compound that liquefies it. So we've seen that in action and done it ourselves. So apparently he did so he could form it into machine parts. I don't know that we've seen any of his machine parts made out of this, and then recrystallized crystal. But yeah, and he's comparing the two different crystals here. Ooh, hey, well, there's a piece of one of the cylinders here. It's not the whole thing though. So my guess is we're going to find another piece to this, maybe multiple even. All right. And we see that, yeah, the orange. Okay, I see what's going on here. Let me zoom in on it, make it a little bit easier. So clearly what's happening is this is demonstrating that the orange crystal provides some power on its own when it's focused. The white crystal, however, is much more powerful, provides much more power when it's focused, presumably the same amount. Those almost look like bullets there in this thing. Anyway, all right, so yeah, okay. This isn't too bad. There's just a decent little bit of, not real science, but, pseudoscience here. And what we got here is something we can't really do anything with yet. We don't have the proper parts, maybe. This won't do in there. Knobs? No, the knobs aren't going to do anything in there. Test tube, the good old blue torch, no. Speaking of the blue torch, is there anything hidden around here? I haven't shown it on stuff so far today, or any of this mines area, I don't think. No, okay. We haven't seen, I don't think, we haven't seen our villain talk about the blue crystals yet, so I don't know if that's coming up or not. Oh, look, there's another piece. Ah, this actually does look promising. For one thing, it kind of looks similar to, this. The mold for this. To form one of these things, right? But also, because it's got these two little pegs on each side, that looks like it can be used in the forge that we found, or kiln, or whatever it actually is, outside. Okay, so that looks promising. We also have, we can just set it right in here. We also have another one of these. Holy cow, we're getting lots of things here today. And this one also has similar one with a little cutout on it. I don't think the one over here. Oops. No, it does. It has a cutout too. It almost looks like those two are almost identical. They're a little bit different. Wish I had put them side by side. I wish I could like rearrange this list or something. It's a pain to work with. That was strange. What else have we got here? We got something that won't open, a little cage of sorts. Okay, and we got some complex machinery here. Ooh, and a thing that apparently is activated once like that. Probably looks like from crystals to power something. And over here, a measurement of, I guess, the amount of power from something. My guess is from this. Yeah, from that orange crystal, perhaps. Or we can turn it to the other side and you see, yeah, it cranks up there. Yeah. So yet again, demonstrating how much more powerful the white crystal is in comparison to the orange. I'm not sure we needed a repeat of that, a reinforcement of that idea. We get the idea. Thank you. All right, so now let me put this in here, and when we hit the button, what happens? That was weird. Can we put this in? No, I guess not. Again, sorry about the blanking out on the screen there. I don't know why that happens. It just does. Huh. Okay, well. I don't think we have anything here that'll help us open this up. And the blue torch is not eliminating anything for us either. That was another thing too. This middle piece is a gear. I'm wondering if that goes inside of these things. I do not know. Okay, well. All right, well, okay. I don't see that there's much more we can do here. Now this does look like it's got 4 little lights there. It almost looks like something. No, not one of these things. Not the knob. I almost feel like we would need to go ahead and turn this knob. You know, set the settings on it. You know, like this or something, but yeah, I don't know. But no, that's not happening. All right, what else we got here? Yet another pickaxe. 2 more pickaxes. Okay. I'm not sure what else we can do here, so let's mosey on if we can. And oh, look at that. We finally got the, if we can get across the threshold there. Finally got that door open, so now we know the connection between, let me open up the map. And there we are. Yeah, they finally made it to the mines. Yeah, that was underwhelming. The mines are. There's not much to them. It's not really any mining there happening, is there? It's just one short, relatively short tunnel. Maybe there's something more under that bridge area that we can't explore. I don't know. Okay. Well, let's see. Let's go back to that. What was the kiln or forge or whatever? Let's go back to that area. If I can find it again. It's over here. And so, yeah, this definitely looks like a place where, yeah, you'd set that. And then I don't know what. Like, can this go in it? No, of course not. This, no. What about that gear thing? Is that going in it? Nope. So we just got this, and that's all. Like I said, it's a mold, and you're supposed to put something in it. My guess is the liquefied crystal, like he was talking about in that last letter. But we don't have any of those white crystals in our inventory, and I haven't seen any for us to pick up. So I don't know. Let's see if we look in here. Did we open up something else besides the pickaxe? Oh yeah, that one. Oh, maybe that's what we need actually. It's back in the alchemy lab, so let's head all the way back over there. I think this is the correct way. Oh, the loud ass creaking. All the way back here to the alchemy lab. Yes, we had opened this up. Yeah, this white crystal. So now we can get us some white crystal. Maybe that's what we need to do. Oh, we're going to have to run back and forth a ton. No, we aren't, because we can just set this in here. Good. I thought if we're going to have to move a test tube amount at a time, that's going to suck. But no, we can just do this. Great. Now we got this ready to go. It's filled with the liquid crystal. Liquid crystal. Are we going to make a display out of it? So it's a liquid crystal display. You knew it. Come on, you saw that coming. LCD. Alright, where's the forge? Over here. It's so easy for me to get turned around. I'm just getting old and forgetful and lose my way easily. Alright, close it. Tick tock, tick tock. Take a swig. I don't know how this is going to help us yet, but it just seems like the right thing to do. And so I'm assuming that is now solid. It's been cooked. I don't know how dissolving it with one liquid and then putting that dissolved version into a fire will suddenly solidify it again. That seems like it's not a temperature thing, changing from liquid to solid, but it would need to be a chemical reaction changing from liquid to solid. But hey, I am no scientist. What do I know? I didn't even, speaking of not knowing things, I didn't realize that the mines here were actually still partially open to the outside. So this almost violates the very idea of a mine. No, okay, not really, because you've heard of strip mining and so forth. Yeah. All right, never mind. Don't listen to me. Let's pop this out. Come on. Yeah. Why we would need a machine to do this for us is beyond me. There we go. We now have this thing. Neat. Neato. Where we're supposed to use it, I still don't know. I haven't seen... Why this is locked, I don't know. I can't crouch down. I can jump. So I can't see if it's like locked underneath. So messed up. So strange. I feel like I need to find a place where I can assemble this stuff, right? Which it looks like it would be here. Somehow. But I don't know how to open it up. I don't see anything. I don't have anything in my inventory that would fit in there that would unlock it. Nothing. Nothing. So, I don't know. I welcome any and all, well, maybe not all, but I welcome most thoughts about what I would need to do here. Weird. And yep, different crystal colors. Yay. Haven't seen any green crystals yet, have we? We've seen that green acid-like compound, which liquefies the white crystals. But that's all. Still need to figure out what in the world I'm supposed to do here. I feel like this is important. And it starts to do something, but doesn't quite get it done. And clearly that leads to like one of the only places we haven't been to yet. And I don't know how to get across there.